The book I read last month was great. The music is too loud for me to concentrate. If the weather is too hot, we go to the pool. They didn't do enough research before starting the project. If it rained tomorrow, we would stay at home. He always wears a hat. They had already seen that movie, so they decided to watch a different movie. What a breathtaking view. We know the song. The chef is preparing a delicious meal. I am sure they will like the concert very much. He is watching a football match on TV. Can you help me? Asked. He wants to visit Rome and I want to visit him. I understand the rules. Is this a shop where we can go grocery shopping? I wish I could speak fluent English. If he practices every day, he will improve his skills. She likes to dance in her spare time. The team is working hard for the competitions. I found my lost keys. You look beautiful tonight. I want to have pizza for dinner. Do you know the guy who fixed our roof? If I had enough money, I would buy a new car. Tom is the funniest person I know. He plays guitar in a band. If I were a superhero, I would save the world. Can you speak louder, please? The city where I was born is very beautiful. I'm meeting my friends for lunch. We must prepare for the presentation. He won't go to the party if he's not feeling well. The dog is barking at the postman. They visit their grandparents every summer. The concert starts at 2000. This is the beach where we spent our vacation. He wishes he could play the piano. I want to go shopping and my friends want to go too. We're saving up for our dream vacation. The concert was liked by everyone. If you study hard, you will pass the exam. If I had more time, I would learn to play the piano. If he saves enough money, he will buy a new car. We will be able to meet you at the airport. He studied Spanish for 3 years. They are playing football in the park. Is this a shop where we can go grocery shopping? How striking. If I see him, I'll tell him you called. You didn't go to the gym today, did you? It smells delicious. He has enough money to buy a new phone. The red dress is more beautiful than the pink one. I need to find a new job as soon as possible. I'm taking a shower right now. We must hurry or we will miss the train. He was fixing his car in the garage. He doesn't drink coffee. He has little opportunity to showcase his talent. The house was rented to a family. If you need help, just ask me. Jenny is studying for her final exams. If they invited me, I would join the party. They are trying to solve the math problem together. If it rained, we would take an umbrella with us. I couldn't find my keys because I misplaced them. How great! If they won the match, they would celebrate. They want to go shopping this afternoon. He has to finish his project before the deadline. The man whose car was stolen reported the situation to the police. He wants to visit Rome and I want to visit him. They believe in karma. The newspaper was read by many. They had known each other for years before they became business partners. He caught himself daydreaming during class. He wishes he could speak Spanish fluently. He has already fixed the broken chair. The children were playing hide and seek. There may be a misunderstanding. You can't buy a car if you don't save money. Do you know the girl we met at the party? If you study well, you will get good grades. She was singing a song at the talent show. They will go hiking in the mountains. I hurt myself playing football. The movie starts at 7. The flowers were watered by my mother. We will take a break after completing this task. They may not have enough time to finish. My cousin likes to take pictures. I'm tired, he said. How peaceful. We're going to watch a movie at home tonight. Eating out every day is very expensive. If they invited me, I would join the party. He cut himself while preparing dinner. The teacher is explaining the lesson to the students. We were able to find a good hotel for our trip. There were too many people at the concert. We're going to watch a movie at home tonight. They are painting together. If I have time, I will help you with your project. We trust our instincts. How wonderful. The photo was taken on the beach. They played football in the park. They've been discussing this issue for hours. If they won the match, they would celebrate. If it's cold, wear a jacket. He was jogging in the park. The dog I adopted from the shelter is very friendly. I am very excited. He's not happy, and I'm not happy either. They can read books in different languages. The letter was written in English. Do you remember the person who gave you this gift? Have you finished your work? He always wears a suit to work. What a talented painter. We should invite them to the party, right? They're not coming to the party, and neither are we. The new restaurant is more flashy than the old one. I played the guitar at the concert. If you don't have breakfast, you'll be hungry later. He was reading a book on the sofa. They are dancing at the party. If I had a magic power, I would choose to teleport. If I see him, I'll say hello. They went for a walk in the mountains. She doubts his intentions. You can have dessert if you eat all your vegetables. He is on the phone with his friend. They had eaten before going to the movies. I don't like coffee, she told him. We cleaned the house before the guests arrived. Apples are larger than cherries. He has enough money to buy a new car. If they found the treasure, they would be rich. My sister is younger than me. My neighbor likes to garden. We were passing through the countryside. The letter was delivered to the wrong address. They can't swim, can they? The Himalayas are the highest mountain ranges on Earth. If he finishes his work, he will come to the party. My bag is bigger than yours. The woman living next door is a doctor. The book I'm reading is a science fiction novel. The movie was too scary for me to watch it to the end. He drew a beautiful picture. He often goes for a walk in the park. If it's cold outside, we make a fire. We have to attend a meeting tomorrow. They watched a movie in the cinema. He bought a new car. If I had more money, I would buy a new car. If it's cold, wear a jacket. If they called me, I would answer the phone. The message has been misunderstood by the reader. The Pacific Ocean is the world's largest ocean. We played tennis on the court. The long movie is more boring than the short one. My brother plays basketball. How wonderful. The movie we watched last night was amazing. I won't be able to go on vacation this year. They lived in that house for a long time. I have to call the plumber to fix the leaking faucet. What time does the bus arrive? They asked. They didn't go to the park, did they? We can't go there, can we? I won't be able to come to the party tonight. If they book a table, they would have dinner at the restaurant. He cooked dinner for his family. You like playing tennis, right? It could be a famous actor. Students who work hard always get good grades. If he had more friends, he would be happier. Did he play the piano as a kid? He did not study well enough for the exam and failed. The project was completed on time. The bus stops here. They were watching movies in the cinema. Can I borrow your pen for a minute? If it rains tomorrow, we'll stay inside. He won't forget your birthday, will he? Istanbul is Turkey's largest city. They swam in the sea on vacation. You live in London, right? She will learn to swim this summer. It costs too much. He helps his father fix the broken chair. The book fell off the shelf by itself. Informative. My neighbor likes to garden. They may disagree with your decision. The teacher is explaining the lesson to the students. I wish I didn't have to work on the weekends. The new laptop is faster than the old one. Can repair electrical appliances. He plays tennis twice a week. If they don't go now, they'll be late. The baby is sleeping soundly in his crib. You should be proud of yourself for completing the project. My cousin likes to take pictures. Is this where we should meet? If it rained, we would watch movies at home. We know the song. I've been studying math for hours. They visited Paris, we visited. He won't be able to come to the party, is he? It could be a great opportunity for you. They didn't go to the park, did they? Email received yesterday. I've never experienced such a situation before. She needs to organize her wardrobe. The piano is the hardest instrument to learn. We listen to a podcast on the way. If you go to bed late, you will be tired in the morning. If they don't hurry, they'll miss the movie. He lost his wallet. The baby was crawling on the floor. We watch movies on Fridays. If I were president, I would change a lot. We'll meet in the park, right? If I win the lottery, I'll buy a new car. He did not study well enough for the exam and failed. I want to go shopping, she said. We blamed ourselves for the misunderstanding. The dog was digging a hole in the backyard. They had a great time at the party. She wants to learn to cook. If you hurry, you'll catch the train. As soon as we put on our swimsuits, we can go swimming. When I see a spider, I scream and run. The music is too loud for me to concentrate. The song was sung by a talented singer. Can you help me? Asked. If they come early, we can go to the park. We had a car, but we sold it. They bought new clothes for the party. Do you know the woman sitting next to me? He won't go to the party if he's not feeling well. The bee is the busiest insect. They have little experience to run the project. The blue sky is clearer than the gray one. He is reading a book while drinking tea. Can you lend me your car for a day? She will learn to swim this summer. They speak English fluently. Lions are the strongest animals in the jungle. We see our friends on the way to the party. I go swimming twice a week. I want to learn English. I have a lot of work to do today. The house was sold at a high price. Unbelievable. Workers were repairing the road. Could you please help me with this heavy box? The sun will shine brightly in the morning. I challenged myself to run a marathon. The violin is the most sensitive musical instrument. They'll be visiting their grandparents next week. You didn't tell anyone, did you? We've been driving for hours. The message was sent to the wrong person. I wish I didn't have to deal with this problem. The team lacks experience. I missed the train because I fell asleep. They will go on a journey next summer. The exam was more difficult than I expected. The Sahara Desert is the hottest desert in the world. The book was borrowed from the library. They are trying to solve the math problem together. Can you pass me the salt, please? Asked. If the weather is warm, we can go swimming. I can understand basic Spanish. They had known each other for years before they became business partners. The train leaves at 9. If I had a time machine, I would visit dinosaurs. Mathematics is more difficult than English. I play football with my friends. If it's cold, wear a jacket. If it rained tomorrow, we would stay at home. The new shirt is more fashionable than the old one. They are throwing a surprise party for their friends. I can visit my family next weekend. He looks confident. I'm going to visit my grandparents this weekend, she said. They had already visited that museum, so they went to a different museum. He doesn't like swimming. My father works late tonight. He was playing basketball in the gym. Unless it's urgent, I'll come to the meeting. Schools are closed if it snows a lot. Jenny is cooking dinner for the family. I'll call you later, he said. This is the park where we played when we were kids. The baby is crawling on the floor. You should apologize for your behavior. He listens to his favorite songs on the radio. I finished reading the book. He worked hard all day. I can go shopping for new clothes. I wish I didn't have to wake up early. They used to go skiing in the winter. I want to try new recipes. The movie was so funny and I couldn't help laughing. Do we have enough time to catch the train? Could you please close the window? It's getting cold. The bus will soon arrive at the stop. He wrote a poem. They are dancing at the party. He could have won the competition. We traveled to a different country. He has to take his kids to school every morning. We will be able to meet you at the airport. He spends his weekends hiking in the mountains. He has never traveled alone. We had seen this movie before, so we knew the ending. He jogs in the park every morning. If I had more energy, I would exercise every day. He will fix the car engine. They must be tired after such a long journey. They like to go jogging in the morning. I was thinking about your suggestion. If I win the lottery, I will travel the world. If I had more time, I would travel the world. He doesn't like chocolate, and neither do I. If it's cold outside, wear a jacket. They traveled to many countries. If we go to the beach, we can build sand castles. The children played in the park every afternoon. We'll meet at the restaurant, right? We sang songs at karaoke night. She does yoga to relax. Did you run in the marathon? If you eat too much, you will get sick. Black coffee is stronger than white. We trust each other. I wish I didn't have to wash the dishes. This shirt is cheaper than the other. We watched a documentary on TV. Students are studying for the exam. I enjoy reading books. This shirt is cheaper than the other. Mathematics is more difficult than English. They will play football in the park. I wish he hadn't left his phone at home. We can go camping in the mountains. He studied math for the exam. They like to play football on the weekends. He likes ice cream, and so do I. I saw a beautiful sunset yesterday, he said. Can you speak French? They contain important information. The computer I am using is brand new. He is writing a letter to his best friend. He doesn't watch horror movies. He goes to work in his car. She is knitting a scarf for her grandmother. They will be able to help you with your homework. So hot. Can you pass me the salt, please? Asked. They're not coming to the party, and neither are we. Where is the nearest supermarket? Asked. If they don't hurry, they will be late. I have enough money to buy a new laptop. He learned to swim. Drink plenty of water if it's hot. It can be a noisy neighborhood. He does not like spicy food. I hurt myself lifting weights. She doubts his intentions. If I were a famous actress, I would act in blockbuster movies. They pushed their limits to win the match. Tigers are the wildest animals in the jungle. It appreciates good art. The dress she bought is very expensive. How strong. He has been playing the violin for years. Do you speak French? The baby is sleeping soundly in his crib. I can buy a new car next year. We had a car, but we sold it. If they invited me, I would join the party. He doesn't play the guitar, does he? We were able to find a good hotel for our trip. If I had known it would rain, I would have brought an umbrella. Did you run in the marathon? He wrote a letter to his pen pal. They are currently cleaning their rooms. They had a great time at the party. She will visit her grandparents when she goes on vacation. He used to paint as a hobby. He has to attend the afternoon meeting. Do you like chocolate? Asked. They may not have enough time to finish.